looks like when the government starts taking all your rights away. You can't even do your housework when you're quarantined. Can't even buy leaf bags to pick up your leaves to clean up your own yard while you're on quarantine. This is a perfect example of the government taking away our rights every day. It's time for America to wake up. This is not acceptable. This is against the law. This is not right. This is against our laws. We have constitutional rights to be able to buy this stuff and do our work. And they're refusing to let us buy even seeds to plant our own vegetables. We can't even buy seeds to plant our own vegetables. What are we going to do when the stores close down and we can't go to the stores to buy vegetables? Oh, that's right. We can't even farm our own stuff. Congratulations, America. This is the beginning. We're going to be screwed. Can't even buy the stuff to take care of your own yard while you're on quarantine. Look, can't buy a weed blower, can't buy a weed whip, can't even buy charcoal fluid so you can cook your food outdoors, or the accessories. Welcome to the new world order of what used to be the freedom of the United States, but it's not free no more, is it? This is communism at its best. Sure hope all the dope addicts that use the paint and stuff to subdue their needs and their desires don't fall off the wagon. And there you go. You can't even buy paint. This is stupid. I can't even get a house plant for my house, but I can go to McDonald's and get a fucking Whopper or a burger or Burger King. I mean, whatever. This is your American rights being taken away. Hope everybody likes it. Keep voting Democrat and watch what happens. This will be a normal everyday thing. This will be, they'll ration this stuff out to us. That's how it's going to go. This is your new everyday. Can't even buy the shit to take care of your own yard while you're on quarantine. Thanks, Governor Whitmer. Why don't you get your ass up and fix our fucking roads like you said you were going to. I'm out. I'm so pissed right now. This is just stupid. This is government control at its finest. Oh, everybody better wear a mask. You should see how many masks are in this fucking place. Oh, you can't buy this, you can't buy that, you can't do this, you can't do that. Guess what that's called? It's called taking away our constitutional rights. And all these fucking sheep follow every fucking thing the government and TV tells us to do. It's sickening. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Okay, I had to come back live. I can't even buy an entertainment center for my TV or a bookshelf to put my books on. Here you go. Here's what it says. Absolutely insane. You can buy a TV, but you can't buy a stand to put it on. You can be quarantined to your house, but you can't do fucking yard work because they won't sell you nothing. Look, you can get TVs all day, but you can't buy a fucking entertainment center to put it on. That is absolutely insane. Government control at its finest. We say what to do and the sheep follow. People had nerve calling me a book.
Alright, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Haram, La Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, great millstone, who taught me this truth, and that real well. Peace and salutation to your leg out there, laboring in and believing on the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. To you, I say Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte account, back with another Let's Do This Brand Power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akarkadash. And I pretty much just want to do, response to this video that I seen on World Star Hip Hop, where pretty much, as you see, these stores are starting to, pretty much ban people from buying, non-essential items, which, as we've been telling you, since we've been on the highways and byways, starting with our apostle elders on down, man, that Esau was gonna, start doing this, man, because what he essentially doing is you know, beginning to make you people become dependent on him. All right, and so as the non-essential things are pretty much you're not able to buy those, it's gonna make it to where like the dude said in the video, so eventually to where the essential items that you're still able to buy, they're gonna ration, they're gonna begin to ration out, you know, to make it even harder for these people to get, man, which is gonna in turn make them, reliant more and more on Esau, man, to where they already have the National Guard and these different military branches, activated to where they're going to eventually, close off the stores altogether and ration out through the military, man. All right. So we've been telling you these things for years, and now that you people are finally seeing these things for yourselves, you know, all the scoffing, all the mocking, all the calling us crazy, saying that these things weren't gonna happen. Now you people are quiet, man. All right. And like we keep saying, man, it's only gonna get worse from here, man, because Esau is essentially making everybody to be conditioned to where when all these things are, when you're not able to buy anything, you're not able to buy your water, your food, any of that thing, any of those things, man, you're gonna be solely relying on Esau. That's when he's gonna present you with that chip, man. All right, because as you saw, you're unable to buy seeds now to where they don't want you growing, your own crops because, like I said, they're trying to condition the people to rely on him, man, so he can introduce this beast system, man, and that's all part of his plan, all right. And so, as we know that you people that are so reliant on the government and everything that they all these so-called benefits they give you, you're about to see that these things are being stripped away from you, like the guy said, man. This is supposed to be the land of the free, ain't nothing free no more. Cause now with this quarantine mess going on, man, hey, your rights are being taken away from you more and more every day as Esau, initiates these draconian laws, man. All right, and it's only gonna get worse from here, man. Okay, so like I said, this is just like a commentary. So I want to get this in Isaiah 30:1, and it reads, Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Because you people, mainly talking to you so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, you know, you don't believe and depend on Yahweh Shem Al Shah for nothing, unless you're put in a dire situation, pretty much a life or death situation, and then you want the Lord to come in and help you. But while you're good, while you able to go and still get your daily essential necessities, you're not thinking about Yahweh Shemel Shai, man, because you trusting Esau and your government. But as you see, you know, look what he's doing to your stores, man. And I personally, I haven't seen this in stores, around my way, but we've been saying that these things are going to happen, man. So this is just confirmation to show you that hey, the words that we've been telling you, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's not holding his tongue anymore, man. All right. Everything that the Lord has been saying since we started going out on the highways and byways, man, is coming to pass. So you people, hey, you ain't got nothing else to say, man. All right, you can't buy seeds, you can't buy anything that's deemed non-essential, man. All right, so that's the Lord stripping you of your comfort, man. Okay, because your covering is of Esau and his government, and not of Yahweh Shemel Shah. So that's gonna be destruction unto you, man. Because when the Lord totally strips you of those rights that you think you have, man, you're gonna be left bare to show you that hey, you about to be destroyed, man. It says that go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And that's what Esau was doing, is trying to make everybody to where hey, they're solely dependent on him, man. All right. So now you can't go into the stores unless you have a mask on, or some stores you can only have 10 people at the store at one time. You got a line of people waiting outside to get in the store. There's all these strategic things that he's doing to try to make you to where you are afraid, man. All right, because we can all see the writing on the wall, man. All right, these stores are about to run out of product soon, you know, and that's gonna lead to people not being able to buy. things for their homes anymore. And what's that gonna lead to? That's gonna lead to sedition, man. All right, you being stuck in the house and you ain't got no food, and that's gonna lead to people going and breaking into other people's houses, robbing, killing, you know. And that's what's gonna lead Esau to activate this martial law, man. So we see the writing on the wall, man. But all this is to show you that hey, you misplaced your trust, man. All right. It says that you strengthen yourself in the strength of Pharaoh and the trust of the shadow of Egypt. Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust of the shadow of Egypt your confusion, man. All right, because Esau is making all this, you know, harder and harder for you people, you know, to be able to bring in money. You know, that's why he, you know, cut that deal with the stimulus package. So now you people are solely reliant on that stimulus check that you're supposed to be getting, man. You know, thinking that's going to, you know, help ease the burden that you got. With a lot of these people are out of work, you know, depending on unemployment, which they can't receive because there's so many people trying to draw it that you know it's backed up, man. All right, so that's another way that you people you know are seeking you know trust in Babylon, man. All right, but that's gonna come to naught too, man, because hey, that money is not gonna it's not gonna help you now. All right, because hey, you're gonna see hyperinflation soon come too, man, to where these same essential goods that you are banking on to keep you safe during this whole pandemic, whatever, man. All right, these prices are gonna shoot up tremendously, man. All right, that's why the scripture tell you. I'm gonna get it real quick. Uh, Second Ezra, I believe it's 15. Oh, second. All right, cause you people think y'all are good now. You know, you can still go get your meats, your water, you know, whatever, and you know the gas is cheap. You thinking everything is good, so when you get that little stimulus check, man, like I had people at my job talk about, you know, well, when I get this money, or I'm gonna get tattoos, I'm gonna get blah blah blah, all this bullshit, not knowing that yo, this society is through, man, and you ain't got too much longer to be down, you know, living like you think you about to be living, man, because your whole the way of life that you've been accustomed to living, this is over, man. All right, so this is the beginning of Esau, you know, bringing this mark of the beast system, man. All right, this is Second Ezra 16 and 21. It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, right? So you thinking that, you know, you gonna be okay, you know, you getting this free money or whatnot, man, thinking that hey, everything's gonna be all right, man. Hey, the Lord has a rude awakening coming for you, man. All right, because everything that He's doing is to prepare you for this mark of the beast system, man. Because it's gonna be soon come where they already outlawing, you know, paper money. You know, because that's when all you saw when Trump talking about this stimulus thing, man, was oh I'm getting free money, not knowing that stimulus deal that he signed, you know, was the ushering in of the digital currency, which is introducing this beast system, which is why he's putting these 5G towers around everywhere, man. You know, so everything has a you know a trickle down effect, man. All right. And so with this digital money being the new currency of the world, because the dollar has crashed, man. That's why this whole coronavirus pandemic thing is you know, taking the airways because they don't want you to be. They want you to be distracted from the fact that the dollar has crashed, man. All right, the economy has crashed, man. Hey, we're in a recession, man. All right, so that's why all these businesses are you know going out of business and becoming bankrupt because hey they can't keep up with with keeping their businesses open because they're not bringing in money to keep them afloat, man. That's why a lot of these businesses, especially like the mom and pop, hey, they're shutting down because they can't afford to stay open, man. All right, you know, talking to one of the brothers in the camp, man, you know, he was going to different places and asking them, you know how has business been since this whole coronavirus thing, and hey, these businesses are taking humongous hits, man. Where they're bringing in, you know, a third of their regular revenue, you know, if that, you know, so they're struggling to stay open, man. You know, having to lay off a lot of people, you know, pretty much they're fighting to stay open, man. All right, and so you seeing these people get blinded by news of free money, but then you go into the store and there's barely anything on the shelves, man. Hey, they're not putting two and two together because they don't understand that this is all to bring in the mark of the beast, man. All right, which I keep bringing it up. I'm gonna just get the scripture, man, because this is all what this is leading to, man. All right, because when Esau no longer allows these food stores to stock their shelves up, the government is gonna step in with the military and tell you that look, only way you're gonna be able to receive food is from us, man. Which majority of the way that's gonna go is they gonna want you to get chipped up before you can receive any of these so-called benefits they're gonna have, man. All right, this is why the mark of the beast is so prevalent. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he called it small, sorry, and he called them all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. That's that RFID chip, man. All right, this is why everything is going towards biometrics, man. Because they're trying to trying to implement this mark of the beast technology, which is the Internet of Things, man, which making you pretty much uh, all transient. Everything is biometric, man. Everything, you either put the chip in you, or you can just swipe your hand, or just scan your forehead, or you pretty much become intertwined with technology, man. That's why you got all these futuristic movies where everybody is just in it into technology, man. You got the Jetsons, shows like Black Mirror. What's the one show on Netflix? Altered Carbon. Any of these futuristic shows you see, that it's all about people and being one with technology, man. Because that's what Esau wants to fund his mark of the beast technology. Because he needs these 5G towers. I'm hearing they're trying to make 6G towers. They're putting all these things out here to put this beast system in place so that this mark of the beast can run the way they want it to, man. All right. So it says, and he called us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and six, man. And that's the universal barcode, man. The UPC. That's on everything that you buy, man. They want to actually put that inside of you, you know, which is going to then in turn make you a slave unto Satan, man. That's what they want is to brand all their slaves, man, because these elites view you average people as cattle, man, and they want to brand their property. That's what they view you as is coin, which is cattle, which is property. All right. So without this chip, man, you're not gonna be able to go and buy food and buy water and buy and be able to work and do all these things unless you get that chip. That's where your faith is supposed to kick in at, because we don't rely on Egypt and Pharaoh, which is America and Esau, man, so-called white men. We rely on Yahweh Shemel Shah. So through Yahweh Shemel Shah, we're gonna be fed, we're gonna be clothed, we're gonna be taken care of in that day, man. That's why we're not afraid of what Esau is. He's got coming down the pipe, man, because we understand that hey, this is all Yahweh Shemel Shah's will, and he's making it to where either you're gonna rely on him or you're gonna rely on Esau. And you rely on Esau, man, hey, that's gonna be to your downfall, man. All right. This is Matthew 6:26. It says, "Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto his stature? And why take thee thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow, how they toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if Yahweh Shem Shah so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For all these things do the Gentiles seek." All right, this is what the average people that don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shah, this is their mentality, man. Because when Esau shuts everything down, they're gonna be worried about how am I going to feed my children? How am I going to bring in money? how am I going to do this, this, and this, and this? But at the end of the day, that's the mind of a Gentile, which 2/3 of our people are in a Gentile state of mind because they're not one with Yahweh Shem Shah. But it says for the elect, this is the message for you. It says, "For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shah and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." All right. So we trust in Yahweh Shem Shah and seek the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, the Lord knows all of our needs, man. He knows everything that we need. He knows we need food. He knows we need water. He knows we need shelter. All right, we need clothing. He knows all that, man. So if we just put our trust in Him, He's gonna always deliver and come through for us, man. Because in the end, man, all right, He's not gonna leave us forsaken out here, man. All right. Isaiah 65:13. It says, "Therefore thus said the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah, Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." Right? So Lord, He's gonna feed us, man. He's gonna provide us with drink, man. All right, and we don't know exactly how He's gonna do that. We know He's gonna do it though, because the examples in the scriptures let us know of how he delivered, His men. Okay, one example I can think of off the top of my head is Elijah, man. All right, when he had Elijah in the wilderness, what did he do? Okay, this is let me find it real quick. Bear with me real quick. Because all his men were taken care of in their situation that they were put in, man. Okay, this is says First Kings 17:6. So let me see what that is. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna read through this real quick, in the points in 6. So starting at the top, First Kings 17:1, and Elijah the Tishbite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, As the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, or the Lord Yahweh of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain these years, but according to my word. And the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Get ye hence, and turn thee eastward, and hide thyself by the brook Cherith, that is before Jordan, and it shall be that thou shalt drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to feed thee there. All right, so the Lord had Elijah go out into the pretty much into the wilderness, man. All right, he said that he was going to have him drink from the river so that he wasn't thirsty, and he said that the ravens were going to bring him food, man. Okay, so it says he went, so he went and did according to the word of the Lord, for he went and dwelt by the brook of Cherith, that is before Jordan, and the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank of the brook. All right, so the Lord had the ravens feed him, man. All right, so the Lord didn't leave Elijah out there to dry, man. All right, another example uh was when Daniel was in the lion's den, man. All right, so while he was in the lion's den, man, the lions, he put the spirit on them to where they didn't touch, Daniel, and he had Habakkuk. I gotta remember how they actually spelled his name in the he had Habakkuk, bring him food via an angel, bringing he had an angel bring Daniel food in the lion's den. So like, let me get my actual sword. I don't remember where it's at in here. So bear with me real quick. Let's see. It's not even in the room, so I'm trying to look it up. Hopefully, it won't take too long. Uh, I might have to do a part 2 for this because I can't remember exactly what the scripture is. But yeah, matter of fact, here it goes, right here. This is the Bell of the Dragon. Alright. So I'm gonna get right to the point. Sorry, go back. $34. Alright, so jumping down, this is Bell and the Dragon, 1 and 34. Alright. I'm starting at 33 and it reads, now there was in, I'm assuming as jury, you got the eyes replaced it because there was no J back then. So there was in jury a prophet named Habakkuk who had made pottage and broken bread in a bowl and was going to the field for to bring it to the reapers. But the angel of the Lord said unto Habakkuk, go carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon unto Daniel, who is in the lion's den. And Habakkuk said, Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is. And the angel of the Lord took him by the crown and bare him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemence of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which Yahweh Shemel have sent thee. And Daniel said, Thou hast remembered me, O Yahweh Shemel, neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee. So Daniel arose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. All right. So the Lord had, the angel bring Habakkuk to the lion's den where Daniel was at, and Daniel was fed, man. And there's plenty of examples that you can go into, man. These are just the two that I thought of, man. Another one is when the Israelites were in, I believe they was in the wilderness. And the Lord, He rained manna down from heaven where they ate. He split the rock of Horeb, and had the water, come forth out of the rock, So there's plenty of examples, man, to show you, hey, you got to have your faith in the Lord to when He tells you He's gonna feed you and He's gonna, provide you for everything that you need. He's gonna come through with it, man. That's why this is where our faith is gonna, be put to the test, at, man. All right. Do we trust in Yahweh Shemel Shah, or do you trust in Esau, man? All right. Because Yahweh Shemel Shah, He's gonna provide for His men no matter what, man. So that's the thing that we always gotta hold fast to. So, with that, I don't want to make this too long. I pray that you were edified. Until next time, I'll say, call halam, like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bashim Kwakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, a great millstone on top of this truth and that rule well. And peace aside.